Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of All Arcadians on Sexy Hackers. If you like this show, please remember to subscribe, ring the bell so you know when we drop new content, and if you really love us, write us a review. That way we can find more listeners just as sexy as you. Be sure to also follow us on social media, that's Facebook and Instagram. And if you're listening to the podcast of this but would rather see our faces, you can check out the Sexy Hackers channel on YouTube. Thanks once again to Sexy Hackers for sponsoring the show and letting us record in their lovely studio. Be sure to check out sexyhackers.com where you can get some fabulous merch just like these.
Woo! Merch!
And other
merch.
awesome designs. Be sure to check out their social media as well. That's Sexy Hackers on Facebook and at Sexy Hackers Clothing on Instagram. And now, without further plugs, on with the show. Welcome to the land of Arcadia, a land filled with wild magics, mystical creatures, and epic heroes. These adventurers are trained for their futures at prestigious four-year questing schools known as universities. But not all heroes graduate or attend college, and in Arcadia, the best of the rest came to be known as the All Arcadians. The last time we saw our bumbling adventurers, they had been separated from their employers and were on the run from the authorities. Let's see how these criminals are faring on their own.
I've seen that rock before.
Which one?
That one.
The one that looks like the young Will Smith?
That doesn't look like the Fresh Prince.
I seem to vaguely recall this Fresh Prince. Who does he rule again?
Mostly elder millennials.
What?
It's a sitcom reference.
Oh, damn these lasting consequences from previous episodes.
It's okay. Will Smith was way less relevant after the 90s. Anyhow, that rock does not look like him.
Wait, Barbara's right. That's the Chris Rock.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, I see it.
There was someone in the 90s just named Chris?
We've seen the Chris Rock before. We're lost.
We're not lost. I'm a ranger. We're in nature. If only I'd lasted in school long enough for a lecture on long walks through scenic plains.
You're not a ranger, Tebeke. You're a disgraced former ranger major.
Yes, but I'm also an elf. We have a special connection with nature that you couldn't possibly understand.
You're starting to sound like Shoshana claiming to have mystic powers.
The goddess does not appreciate what you are implying. Shoshana is a goddess, and if you continue to doubt her power, she will never use her powers to help you again.
What are you even the goddess of?
The goddess of your butt! Shut your face, butt face!
Well, certainly not the goddess of decorum.
Tebeke got us lost!
We're not lost! We're just... Obelisk, can't you use your sorcery powers to contact Dean Claudio or Karl?
I specialize in enchantment and necromancy, not divination. I could have my spleen contact their spleens if you want. Anyway, I blame Barb because patterns or whatever.
Hey!
Suddenly, two well-dressed humans appear. Each is holding a pair of stylish sunglasses. They are both squinting in a sign of concentration.
Well.
Looks like you're just going in circles.
These four need to roll again because they just made a critical mistake.
Hello? Who are you guys?
Shoshana demands you explain yourself and bow before your goddess.
You may have been a goddess, but now you're a goddess.
What are they doing?
I think it's supposed to be wordplay.
You may have wordplayed too hard, but now playtime is over.
I don't know who these two are, but they don't actually appear to be paying much attention to us.
They seem more concerned with snappy one-liners and dramatically putting on and taking off their sunglasses.
I say we back away slowly. They probably won't even notice. They don't seem too bright.
Sneaking. Excellent. The goddess is good at that. Mortals, do not look at your goddess. She is sneaking away.
I have a sneaking suspicion that your luck has run out.
It's no surprise to me, because Lady Justice is the sneakiest of them all.
The four heroes walk pretty casually away from the mysterious humans, who can't seem to stop coming up with vaguely clever one-liners. They retreat behind the Chris Rock.
I don't know what that was all about, but I guess it's over?
Hey, Barb, why the wide face?
This is how I frown now. I lost a lot of teeth in the last episode.
Got it. Something you want to tell us, big guy?
Yeah, I know what those two are. They're police detectives that use a magic so powerful it can solve any crime. It's called procedural magic.
I know that magic. It's a long and convoluted process.
Okay, good to know.
The only thing you're going to know is justice.
I suppose these one-liners are a part of the casting of this procedural spell?
Not at all. But we will want to know more about this magic. I'll consult my grimoire.
Your what?
My grimoire. A magic book? Hang on.
The only thing you'll be hanging on to is jail cell bars.
You thought you could elude us, but you were wrong.
So wrong. We've been hunting you for years. We know your every move.
Years? We've been on the run since yesterday.
We aren't hunting you. We're hunting you.
You didn't point at anyone. You can't just say you to a group of people. You have to specify with some kind of gesture.
We're not after you. We're after you.
The goddess is confused!
You did it again. That wasn't helpful. Put your sunglasses down and point.
Well, clearly it isn't you. It's you.
Someone better figure out who you is in the next 3 seconds, or I'm trying my new pancreas curses.
It's me. I'm you.
Yes! Barb, you're you?
Say it's not true.
It's true. I'm you.
Who are these two?
They're detectives, Kasai Miyami and Lawanda Svu. They think I murdered someone.
I mean, you were a barbarian, right? You probably murdered a bunch of people.
We had permits for our barbarian slaughters.
All except for one.
Flashback, bitches.
We are transported not too far away to an orc village that Barb once called home. A younger Barb is awoken by a scream piercing the tranquil night. The ever-helpful Barb rushes toward the sound and soon discovers a crowd of people. In the center are Kasai and Law and Order, inspecting a freshly murdered body.
Whoa! What happened here? Oh, cool sunglasses. Can I try them on?
The only thing you'll be trying on are these cuffs if you don't answer our questions.
What's your name, punk?
That's not a good guess. Have you ever heard of anyone named Punk?
I was using punk as more of a derisive adjective. I also have a cousin named Punk.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Fine, no.
Calm down, Dorder. Now, cool it, punk. We asked the questions around here. Where were you when the murder was committed, and when did you commit the murder?
I'm not sure. Wait, you think I committed the murder?
That sounded like a confession to me. Book him, Dorder.
I didn't. I mean, wait. How do you know it was me?
We are practitioners of procedural magic, and it's never wrong. It led us to you.
We're in a crowd of people.
My gut tells me it's a part of the magic.
But I don't remember murdering this person.
The only thing you'll need to remember is jail.
I choose to choose it.
Stop him! He's actively cheesing it!
I just need to think this over. I'll be back.
And with that, Barb ran from the village. As he fled, he thought over his dire situation.
I really don't remember murdering that guy. Was I sleep slaughtering? No, I haven't done that since I was a wee orc. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? Oh man, I must have been running for days. Where am I now? It looks like a place called the Constitution Check? Well, whatever it is, I guess my journey towards finding the truth starts inside. Why am I narrating what I'm doing? I should stop doing that or they'll never hire me.
Seems more like your journey towards jail started inside.
It's Constitution checkmate for you.
Barb, have you been thinking that you killed that person this whole time? Because you almost certainly didn't.
I must have, Tebeki. They're using procedural magic. Can't be wrong.
That's dumb. These two are dumb. They did zero detective work.
Oh, he did it.
We've never been wrong before.
You two shut up! Look, Barb, what happened to you sucks. But look where it led you. You stopped with the slaughters and ended up with a nice, steady job. And you've been able to help people like Jeff the monster and Jeff the bartender. You're more than a slaughtering barbarian now. You're a barbarian bouncer. And no one can ever take that away from you.
Wow. Thanks, Tebeki. I mean, one speech isn't enough to completely overcome my emotional baggage, but I'll take this to my therapist. It means a lot.
Wait, when do you have time for therapy?
I make time. Mental health is important.
I hate to get in the way of a breakthrough, but our magic is never wrong, and we're gonna bring that orc in one way or another.
Our chief said if we didn't catch him, our careers were over.
Idiots! You've been using this spell wrong!
Whoa, calm down, Obelisk. What do you mean they've been doing it wrong?
Procedural detection magic requires a very specific set of steps. First, someone is killed in a parking garage and discovered by an arguing married couple or hooligan teens. Then, the detectives investigate the crime scene and come up with the first suspect, who always seems like a home run. The next sentence in the book is, the first person you accuse is never the murderer.
He's not.
No. You were supposed to send evidence to the department necromancer. They'll give you the clues to help break the case when combined with the one piece of evidence you thought was insignificant. You must also simultaneously prove you can overcome the personal issues that prevented you from staying objective all along. These steps must be followed in order for the procedural magic to work.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I guess our system is better than your book. And speaking of books,
Book 'em, daughter.
You two are so incompetent, you can't possibly be cops. There is one easy way to find out.
Ooh, let me say this one.
Go ahead.
Flashback, bitches.
We are taken to the offices of a fantasy police precinct. Xai and Londorder are standing in the office of their gruff, no-nonsense chief, who has been yelling at them for about 15 minutes.
You idiots are off the case! You were there for 30 seconds, you looked at the body for 15 of them, then immediately accused the first person you talked to and chased him halfway across Arcadia? What the hell's is wrong with you?
We know he did it, Chief.
we used our procedural magic. It's never wrong.
It's been wrong literally every time since your first case, which I still think you got lucky on. I've given you two the benefit of the doubt for too long. You're done here. Hand over your wands and badges.
The two ex-detectives have no choice but to turn in their equipment.
Chief, I'm so glad you're giving us one last chance.
No last chances. That was it. What part of that didn't you get? It's over.
We won't let you down, Chief. We'll catch this perp.
What? Perp? You're fired. You're no longer detectives.
An undercover mission. I like your style, Chief.
No mission. You're not cops. Hey, how'd you get your wands back?
Don't worry, Chief. We've got this. Our last chance is your best chance of making sure he has no chance.
And with that, they teleport from the room.
Magic.
See? You idiots aren't even cops.
Oh, it seems like you were fooled by our impressive undercover work.
But now it's time for the big reveal.
Nothing happens.
We were cops all along.
Now you're coming with us.
Back off! If you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us, and you do not want to mess with Tebecki's Angels.
Sure, keep terrible.
Fine! Look, you don't want to mess with us, but what if we help you find the actual criminals?
And how do you propose we do that?
Well, it said you needed to take the evidence to your necromancer, right? Obelisk is a necromancer. We established that earlier in the episode.
You must think we're stupid if you think we're gonna just give the evidence
Get
away.
it?
Wow, Shoshana, that was so sneaky.
Thanks.
Magic, magic, magic.
You can tell she's using necromancy because she's whispering.
Why is that, Tebeki?
The dead are sleeping. So if you're too loud, they get startled. Then they aren't fun to talk to.
Never jolt awake a sleeping dead person.
That's so helpful. You learn something new every day.
Okay. The dead tell me that the key piece of evidence is this tooth.
The tooth.
But we thought that was insignificant.
Guess we needed to overcome some of our personal issues in order to see the truth.
The real killer is...
But suddenly, a portal appears and teleports the two away.
It's a bit too early for that revelation, I think.
The mysterious figure steps forward and removes his hood to reveal that he is none other than the teaching assistant who betrayed Tebeki so long ago.
You!
Me!
No, not you. Him!
Me.
Shoshana!
You four did well here today. You are improving. Perhaps you'll be ready sooner than I anticipated. Also, Tebeki, that haircut really suits you.
What do you mean by all of that, you evil, cryptic creep? Besides the hair part, I got that.
All will be revealed in time. Goodbye, magic. Yes, really nailed that exit this time. Oh.
Damn it! I really hate that guy. Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
No puny mortal can injure a goddess.
Barb?
You all stood up for me today. All of you. Even Shoshana.
Especially Shoshana.
I lied to you and hid things from you, and you still helped me. You know, Oh, brace yourselves, I'm gonna get all Bob Saggedy here.
Who?
As long as I can remember, I've wanted to help people that I wasn't actively slaughtering. But every time I try, I always seem to end up hurting them instead.
Barb, you can't assume that you are the reason people get hurt, aside from the people you're actively slaughtering. Sometimes people just get hurt, and that sucks. You're on a team now, and we appreciate how much you take care of us. And you know what? The team will take care of you, too.
We're way stronger than you anyway.
You can count on us.
We're better together, okay?
Yeah,
Talk it over with your therapist.
sure.
Shoshana knows a touching moment when she sees one. But we're still lost.
How are we still by this stupid rock? I hate this Chris Rock. I hate its stupid face. Damn, if only Karl was here!
Yeah, I miss our employer.
I'm not your goddamned employer.
Suddenly, cresting a hill, we see Karl and Dean Claudio.
I realize I have much to explain, but we haven't the time. Karl and I have discovered vital information as to the whereabouts of the chainmail, and time is of the essence.
What news do Karl and Dean Claudio bring our adventurers? Can our young heroes overcome their emotional baggage and complete a timed quest? If we use a normal college-age student for reference, the answer is probably no. But find out if they can get an extension next time on the All Arcadians.